Oh, please sit. I'm not coming to the stage where I have a ovation before an event.
You're welcome, sir.
By Ghanaians from all walks of life for change and to transform Ghana into a prosperous, united, and peaceful nation. There are four dominant themes underpinning the change agenda of the movement. Namely, first, change the political status quo by moving Ghana beyond the duopoly of the two main political parties, the NPP and the NDC. Second, promote the establishment of an all-inclusive government of national unity to ensure greater participation by various stakeholders in governance in Ghana. Three, build consensus on a national development plan. And four, inspire positive behavioral and attitudinal change in the people of Ghana. Mr. Chairman, in order to realize the core objectives of the dominant themes as referred to above, I'll propose a new plan or blueprint for Ghana's development, which is the Great Transformational Plan, otherwise referred to as the GTP. Not the GTP you know. The GTP is anchored on 15 pillars, which have been categorized into 5 different but interrelated clusters, namely the economic cluster, the infrastructure cluster, social services cluster, environment and natural resource management cluster, and last but not the least, the government cluster, which I believe is dear to the heart of many of you here. But let's say that the clusters are being presented to you this afternoon, not in any order of priority, but I must say that it is generally understood that the political governance architecture of this country is a prerequisite and a necessary condition for the other clusters to become effective and operational. But I'll start first with the economic cluster and end with the governance cluster. Now, let me scope for you the context for the economic cluster. The economy of Ghana has over the last 60 years been characterized by very severe fluctuations in economic performance, reflecting structural vulnerabilities in the Ghanaian economy. This has denied the country of the much needed stability and growth, which is critical for transforming the country from poverty to prosperity. In 2017, the NPP government commenced the implementation of programs and interventions aimed at restoring stability and spurring growth in our economy. The pre-COVID-19 performance of the economy registered some impressive development outcomes, including achieving an average growth rate of 7%, single-digit inflation, a reasonably decent fiscal balance, and a stable currency. Regrettably, however, the combined effect of COVID-19 pandemic and the Russian-Ukraine war stampeded the country into a crisis of unprecedented proportions, with its negative impact on the economy, businesses, and our social lives. Currently, inflation is at a high rate of over 35%. It used to be 54, came down recently to 43, and from the announcement this afternoon that was made by the government statistician, we now are holding around 35%, which is still significantly high. The cedi depreciated by over 30% in 2022. Interest rates have soared over 35%, and international reserves are at a significantly low level of about 1 month of import cover.
multimedia when you go so share na me say akwanya no ho de maw say wo be subscribe ye the video to ma where the first person I won sabet me aso ye video mu na wo so a wo ye omamba pa no watumi ehunu ne ekoso e wo oman mu like adwentre bi so ho na opese wuja fato comment section ne mu edi ba ko pe na fa frame make meje wo so me si ha da mu nyina mwase mammoniti a ye je me enyado.